Hi, it's Rachel at the Prosper Community Library. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is our November edition of our Teen and Tween new items unboxing. So I have this box full of new things that have come into the library just the past couple weeks, and we're gonna open it up. We're gonna see what is new here at the library, okay? All right, so first, we have Fable by Adrienne Young. Pretty cover. Let's see what this is all about, okay? All right, welcome to a world made dangerous by the sea and by those who wish to profit from it, where a young girl must find her place and her family while trying to survive in a world built for men. For 17-year-old Fable, the daughter of the most powerful trader in the Narrows, the sea is the only home she has ever known. It's been 4 years since the night she watched her mother drown during an unforgiving storm. The next day, her father abandoned her on the legendary island filled with thieves and little food. To survive, she must keep to herself, learn to trust no one, and rely on the unique skills her mother taught her. The only thing that keeps her going is the goal of getting off the island, finding her father, and demanding her rightful place beside him and his crew. To do so, Fable enlists the help of a young trader named West to get her off the island and across the Narrows to her father. But her father's rivalries and the dangers of his trading enterprise have only multiplied since she last saw him, and Fable soon finds that West isn't who he seems. Together, they will have to survive more than the treacherous storms that haunt the Narrows if they are going to stay alive. Fable takes you on a spectacular journey filled with romance, intrigue, and adventure. Okay, that sounds really good. I really want to pick that one up. Fable. All right. Let's see what we have next. All right, Victor and Nora, a Gotham love story by Isaac Goodhart, illustrated by Isaac Goodhart, written by Lauren Miracle. So this is a YA graphic novel. Show you a little bit of the illustrations that we've got going on here. Really pretty, I like it. All right, so this says 17-year-old Victor Fries has a cold heart after his brother's death in a tragic house fire that Victor feels responsible for. His parents have isolated themselves, and Victor has dedicated his whole life to one thing: science. Nora Faria is full of life. She is suffering from an incurable illness that will slowly consume her, so she's decided to live her last days to the fullest at her summer home in Gotham City until her birthday, a day she plans to take her own life. After Victor and Nora meet at a cemetery outside of town, their summer quickly spirals into a beautiful romance, and Victor's cold heart is able to thaw, allowing him to begin to enjoy life just a little more. But when Victor learns of Nora's illness, he's driven to find a solution to keep from losing another person he loves by whatever means he can. All right, that sounds like a really sweet story and great illustrations. All right, up next we have Dear Justice by Nick Stone, and this is a sequel to a book called Dear Martin that came out maybe a year or so ago. All right, so let's check out Dear Justice. All right, it says, Burnell Laquan Banks and Justice McAllister grew up a block apart in the southwest Atlanta neighborhood of Wynwood Heights. Years later, though, Justice walks the illustrious halls of Yale University, and Quan sits behind bars at the Fulton Regional Youth Detention Center. Through a series of flashbacks, vignettes, and letters to Justice, the protagonist of Dear Martin, Quan's story takes form. Troubles at home and misunderstandings at school give rise to police encounters and tough decisions. But then there's a dead cop and a weapon with Quan's prints on it. What leads a bright kid down a road to a murder charge? not even Quan is sure. In the highly anticipated sequel to her #1 New York Times bestseller, Nick Stone delivers an unflinching look into the flawed practices and silenced voices in the American juvenile justice system. All right, that sounds really great. Maybe pick up Dear Martin first and then Dear Justice and read those two together. They sound so good. I'm definitely gonna read those. Okay, so next, check out this cover. We have Watch Over Me by Nina LaCour. Okay, let's see what this one's about. All right, so Mila is used to being alone. Maybe that's why she said yes. Yes to a second chance in this remote place among the flowers and the fog and the crash of waves far below. But she hadn't known about the ghosts. Newly graduated from high school, Mila has aged out of the foster care system. So when she's offered a teaching job and a place to live on an isolated part of the Northern California coast, she immediately accepts. Maybe she will finally find a new home, a real home. The farm is a refuge, but it's also haunted by the past, and Mila's own memories are starting to rise to the surface. It's a modern ghost story about trauma and survival, chosen family, and rebirth. All right, that sounds really great too. Watch Over Me. Be sure to pick that one up. Okay, let's see what is next. We have Charming as a Verb by Ben Felipe. Okay, here we go. Henry Haltwanger can charm just about anyone. He's a star debater and popular student at the prestigious Fate Academy, the dutiful first-generation Haitian son, and the trusted dog walker for his wealthy New York City neighbors. But his easy smiles mask a burning ambition to attend his dream college, Columbia University. There's only one person who seems immune to Henry's charms, his intense classmate and neighbor, Corinne Troy. When she uncovers Henry's less than honest dog walking scheme, she blackmails him into helping her change her image at school. Henry agrees, seeing a potential upside for himself. Soon, what started as a mutual hustle turns into something more surprising than either of them had ever bargained for. This is a sharply funny and insightful novel about the countless hustles we pull to keep from doing the hardest thing, being ourselves. Okay, super excited about this one, Charming as a Verb. Okay, and next we have another book by the same author. This one is The Field Guide to the North American Teenager, which came out before the last one, Charming as a Verb, but we just didn't have it, so we picked it up to add it to our collection because it sounds really good. It's won some awards, so let's see what this one says. All right. Here in Austin, Norris didn't want to join a band of misfit rascals, overthrow the social hierarchy, go to sectionals, upend the bully, or kiss the prom queen. No, what he needed to do was endure. 730 days with room for summer vacations, Christmas breaks, and the occasional long weekends. That was the number. He took solace in that fact, really. All he had to do was make it through his day for the giant counter he kept in the back of his mind to update to 729. Easy. Okay, that is all it says. So kind of leaves us hanging a little bit, but I've heard this is really, really good, and I can't wait to pick it up. So, The Field Guide to the North American Teenager. All right. Okay, we just have one more book to go through. All right, our last one is called Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. All right, let's see what this one is about. Corey Fields is dead. When Enchanted Jones wakes with blood on her hands and zero memory of the previous night, no one, the police and Corey's fans included, has more questions than she does. All she really knows is that this isn't how things are supposed to be. Corey was Enchanted's ticket to stardom. Before there was a dead body, Enchanted was an aspiring singer, struggling with her tight-knit family's recent move to the suburbs while trying to find her place as one of the few black girls in high school. But then, legendary R&B artist Corey Fields spots her at an audition, and suddenly her dream of being a professional singer takes flight. Enchanted is dazzled by Corey's luxurious life, but soon her dreams turn into a nightmare. Behind Corey's charm and star power lurks a dark side, one that wants to control her every move with rage and consequences. Except now he's dead and the police are at the door. Who killed Corey Fields? All signs point to Enchanted. Award-winning author Tiffany D. Jackson delivers another riveting, ripped from the headlines mystery that exposes horrific secrets hiding behind the limelight and the power of a young woman's voice. Okay, that one sounds really, really good. I cannot wait to pick that one up. Wow, there's so many good books this month. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be reading a lot. So that's it for this edition of November Unboxing, our teen and tween new items. So if you guys saw something that you liked, go ahead and click the catalog link below and it'll take you to our catalog, and you can go ahead and put a hold on anything that you want to check out. All right, and we cannot wait to see you back at the library. So come and visit us soon. All right, bye.